Hi soulmates, welcome to class. So for us to achieve what we saw on the thumbnail, I folded my fabric into two. Now to get the depth of the neckline for the off shoulder, I'm going to be minusing the depth of the neckline that I want. So here I'll be doing 5 inches for myself, and from there I'm going to mark my bust length, right? So after marking the bust length, I'm going to be marking the waistline and then the depth of or the length of the blouse, the curve at the front. Okay, so this measurement that I'm going to be taking around this part is just for formality's sake, because I'm actually not going to make use of it down to that part because it's slanted in the front. Okay, so our waist is going to be divided by 4 plus seam allowance. You can add half an inch for ease allowance. And then the bust is also divided by 4 and then added seam allowance. You can also add your seam allowance. Of course, seam allowance, no ease allowance because it fitted around the bust. Now for the width of the neckline, I'm going to be doing 5.5 inches to 6 inches for a normal adult. Okay, so I'm saying this measurement so that we'll know what to use when we want to work on ourselves. And from there, I'm going to be connecting it this way to the depth of the armhole, which connects to the bust area, right? And this is it. Then we're going to be connecting it like so to the waistline. Now to get the basque effect, we're going this way, but you don't have to make it a V shape. I mean, you don't have to make it a curved shape. It's going to be a very sharp V, right? You can make it a very sharp V. The part that I used my hand made it look like it's no longer a sharp V. Alright, so we're going to be cutting it this way, and the front part of it is quite done. This blouse is so simple and beautiful, so simple and beautiful. You can see the way I'm cutting it. So we're going to place this on the back, right? Place it on the back to cut the back. Now the back side does not have this basque effect. It's just going to be straight, except you want it, because at this point I cannot see the back, but except you want it, you can just do it the same way. So the front is just, the upper part is just going to be the same, the armhole line is just going to be the same. It's only the lower part that we're going to be bringing this basque up, so that the back side will just maintain a very normal line. Okay, I was just saying that if you want the waistline to drop down a bit, you can still do it at the front, but I don't think it is necessary here, except it's a personal choice. Okay, so this is it for the back. Now we are done for the cutting of this men blouse. Now it's time to join it. We are going to be joining the sides, right? You have to finish the neckline, fold it as so, then join the sides this way before we go ahead and cut the sleeve, right? And this is it. Now for the sleeve, you can cut as much as possible, make it wider. So I didn't give any particular amount of sleeve or volume that you need. You can cut it as wide as you want. Then the elastic is what will be used to hold it together. Now this elastic, you're going to be using the measurement of round shoulder minus round upper bust, divide by 2. So whatever it gives you, that is the elastic. But then because it is elastic, you still have to minus something from it. If it's a normal sleeve, there's no need of minusing anything from it. So once you have it, you use it to hold this sleeve together, as you're seeing on the screen. I hope this makes sense to you. So what we're going to be doing now is to go ahead and sew the elastic to the sleeve The elastic is going to be up and down. At the lower part, we're going to measure our wrist measurement and then use it to get the elastic. So I've done the upper part, but then I need to curve the armhole to fit into the armhole of the men um, blouse. So I'll use this. I've folded the upper part of the men dress too. So I'll use this to curve the armhole for the sleeve. Alright, then I'll be able to fix this sleeve to the men armhole. Like I said before, this is quite simple and easy to follow. Simple and easy to follow. If you've watched up to this part and you've not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do so because I don't know what you are waiting for. Alright, so we're going to go ahead now. After pinning, I'll now take you to the sewing machine and put them together. This is how it's going to look. Then do you know you can leave the sleeve this way, just close the armhole part and it gives you another kind of sleeve, but then we want to put elastic on the hem line on the wrist area. Okay, so this is what it looks like after joining the sleeve, and I added elastic to the lower parts of it as well. This is the armhole, this is the off shoulder, this is the elastic sleeve. You can see the lower part has um, elastic as well. So my fabric was not enough, that's why I didn't do it for the other part too. I just managed for the first part of the sleeve. And I know you love this. You can try it on yourself and see how beautiful it comes out. Right, the sleeve, the garment, the blouse, it's so beautiful, and I love the fabric that was used to achieve that look. If this makes sense to you, please kindly give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe and share, and also give your comments in the comment section. What do you think? Does it make sense to you? Alright, see you in the next video. Bye.